This is Letters to Ewan, number 51, The Place You Get Stuck. Dear Ewan, I'm thinking more about hanging on the balcony with Brian and Ori. There's a kind of progression that happens in relationships, especially with relational artists, that is worth geeking out about. Brian has a fuck ton of trauma with his mother. When Ori comes close, like I've said before, she both doesn't and can't realize that there are many fragile things in his heart. I call her the bull in the china shop of his heart. He's her bull too. He knows it. We talk about it a lot. I'm always spotting him, like a spotter for a weightlifter, all the things in play, and how to hold them gently while staying in relationship with her. He doesn't want to hurt her, but the pain comes out of him so fast that it's really difficult. I learned this with J and T, and it's basically the same regimen except she's a woman. People walk into our hearts faster than we're ready, and all the fragile things locked up in there are sensitive. His main tactic was to wait. He'd wait and see if he could organize more. Separating and feeling his trauma could take some time, and that was sending Ori a different signal. I don't want to be close to you. He could feel that too, and it became another weight. When we're touching multiple levels, the mind seems to gravitate that is to the one that is on the most mundane level. So Brian's brain goes to, I don't want to be close with her, at least for now, or even more regrettably, if she was different, then I'd want to be close to her. Careful. I had to back off on giving too much guidance because he had to feel the weights for himself. I had to be open that he might not be strong enough yet to be in love. He asked me for advice, and I said, I can't really say anything if you haven't even talked to her yet. We don't know how you will feel until you step forward. Then they talked, and he replied back that it went great. But now the progression is changing. She's walked through the fire of his pain a lot now. It's all been made explicit multiple times, and their conscious selves have shared reality about the awareness of pain between and within them. And they're in love. But Brian's old tactic of waiting, though noble, is the one causing a new pain. Waiting is now a signal of distrust. It's not a formal signal, and no one is saying that a couple deep breaths or even a day of organizing might be inappropriate. But she wants to know him and go through with him to more love. So his main tool has now become a problem. I told him last night, the place you're stuck is the next context. We can just fucking say it. I don't want to do the waiting thing, but I'm not organized around what happened and I'm hurting. I trust you, and my mind is dizzy and my heart is aching, and I believe that we can get through like we did all those other times. I know we both have pain, and I don't want to blame you for the pain, but I'm going to walk forward now. It's great. It gives Ori context that what she's going to hear is going to be messy. It might have some blame in the language. It might have a sentence structure that hypnotizes her into defending or punishing herself. It's like she takes a little responsibility and a hit or two for not sending enough perfect signals that she wants to hear him. That can be her new context. Okay, I know that I might get defensive or blame myself, and I want us both to know that we don't believe in that, and it might take time to pass through me. If I get defensive for a second and make all your pain about me, let's not believe it together. The place we're stuck is the next context. It's like we're trying to cross thin ice and we intuit that we need to do it quickly. The ice is cracking and we tell ourselves, go faster. This can work sometimes, but I like to always tell myself, no, it's a lie that honors shame. Stay. Stay right here and affirm the goodness of existence. We name the place we're stuck and sanctify it as human. Now, instead of ice, we're on a tiny island. Instead of treading water, we arise onto a new raft that's possibly a little wobbly, but one that floats. If I'm here having an experience, then it must be a human one. This flies in the face of getting it right. We like getting it right because then we can go back to not paying attention. I just haven't seen that bear out as workable. As the mind experiences, it needs to take in and integrate everything, at least somatically. There will never be a place where less attention is the way to go. We will learn softer ways of paying attention that integrate more without running the numbers on all of it. Jordan is always saying that a tool is cool while it's cool, but if we think it's the last tool, then we're going to be in trouble. Tool making needs to be seen as an infinite game that is good. The world is often only ready to validate finishedness. I tell this to all flow facilitators, and they don't seem to be getting it. There's some missing piece that makes it hard. I'm not saying to barf noticings at the group. It's more like while embodying and possibly speaking your commitments of togetherness, name the place you stand that you can't see further from. Invite the relationships around you into sanctifying that togetherness trumps lostness. And you will either find or create the way. I don't know where we are, Ewan, but I feel a sweetness if I only ever get to wonder. Mike.